witness a series of drill exercises performed in continuation, followed by marching in the same order. Do not take your eyes off the rifles, which are going to be exchanged in that magical moment. And here they perform it one more time for those who missed it the first time. The team will now advance forward after rearranging themselves into double aircraft formation and then demonstrate their skill in groups of 4. And here we have leading aircraftsman Anuj Kumar back amongst us with his impressive rifle maneuvers. The team will now move back to form the square formation and will perform a combination of movements in zigzag formations. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for our young air warriors. The team now arranges itself into double line formation to give you all a closer view of their drill movements. Ladies and gentlemen, while you all enjoy the drill movements, let me introduce you to the team members. Today's team is being led by leading aircraftsman Shivam Narayan Jha. Front rank left to right we have LAC Vijay Tiotia, Sagar Nayak, Pavan Singh, Vignesh P, Saurabh Kumar, Mukesh Bola, Monu Kumar and LAC Rakesh Kumar. Rear rank left to right we have LAC MK Jha, Vasu, Prerit Nain, Yogesh Sundaraj, Sahil Singh, Sonu, Rishikesh Nayak and LAC Arjun Singh. This scintillating music was composed by Wing Commander Jayachandran, Vishesh Seva Medal retired, former director of Music Air Warrior Symphony Orchestra. The team now prepares itself for the grand finale, the tunnel formation, which is the most thrilling movement of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, watch out for the team leader who's going to test the precision of the drill of his teammates by passing through the tunnels of rotating rifles with their bayonets. This movement is the result of immense practice, focused hard work, coordination between the mind and body, and the confidence in the abilities of self and teammates. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together once again for the wonderful performance by the young Air Warriors of Air Warrior Drill Team Subroto of Indian Air Force. Jai Hind!
Ladies and gentlemen, we now have the daredevils of the Akash Ganga team marching proudly towards the dais, having stumped the audience with their breathtaking display. Please give them a thunderous round of applause as they line up to meet the Deputy Commandant of Indian Airforce Academy, who I'm sure will only have words of praise for this brilliant team.
Ladies and gentlemen, we take this opportunity to thank each one of you for wearing your mask and ensuring social distancing norms.
The Akash Ganga team projects a vibrant and daring image of Indian Air Force. Our physically fit jumpers, dressed in white overalls, are truly a representation of the Milky Way in the sky coming down straight from heaven. And as the team members hail it loud, for God and country, we defy gravity. Ladies and gentlemen, the Akash Ganga team is led by Squadron Leader Manoj Goswami. The team members are Sergeant Avinash carrying the Indian Air Force flag, Master Warrant Officer Mohapatra, Junior Warrant Officer Ramesh, Junior Warrant Officer Anil, Junior Warrant Officer Tomar, Sergeant Sunil carrying the Akash Ganga flag. Warrant Officer Mandal. Warrant Officer Ansari. Master Warrant Officer Mahesh. Junior Warrant Officer Yuvraj. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a huge round of applause.
The training at Air Force Academy is headed by Air Vice Marshal Dinesh Kumar Avasthi, Vishisht Seva Medal, Deputy Commandant, Air Force Academy. Air Commodore L.K. Chawla, Vayu Sena Medal, Vishisht Seva Medal, Chief Instructor Flying, heads the flying training, and Air Commodore S. Jacob, Chief Instructor Ground, heads the ground training.
We will now give you some information about the institutions which have imparted flying training to the trainees present here on this parade ground. Air Force Station Hakimpet was established in August 1951. The advanced stage of fighter training is also conducted on Kiran Mark 1 aircraft at Fighter Training Wing, which is also at Air Force Station Hakimpet. In October 1973, Helicopter Training School was relocated from Jodhpur to Hakimpet. HTS has grown into the largest helicopter unit of the Indian Air Force. The station is commanded by Air Commodore A.S. Minhas, Vishisht Seva Medal.
Air Force Station Yelahanka was established in 1963. The station is the chosen base for prestigious Aero India show since 1996. It is a well-known training base of the Indian Air Force for training transport and helicopter aircrew of Air Force, Navy and Coast Guard on AN-32, Dornier, Avro and Mi-17. The deserted Second World War air base at Yelahanka was revived and made fit for operations. As a vital training establishment, the station continues to produce the best of transport and helicopter aircrew. The station is commanded by Air Commodore Sailendra Sood, Vayu Sena Medal.
Air Force Station Begumpet is an established and important training institute of the Indian Air Force operationalized in October 1951. It has housed the Navigation Training School since 1968. The expertise available at this institution was gainfully utilized not only by the Indian Air Force but a number of air forces of mainly friendly foreign countries. This institution also trains observers of the Indian Navy. Pre-flying training for pilots was also conducted at this airbase from 1986 to 2002 before it was moved to its present location at the Air Force Academy. The station is commanded by Group Captain Sunil Tomar.
अब हम आपको वायुसेना अकादमी के इतिहास के कुछ महत्वपूर्ण पन्नों के बारे में बताएंगे। इस अकादमी की आधारशिला 11 अक्टूबर 1967 को तत्कालीन राष्ट्रपति डॉक्टर जाकिर हुसैन द्वारा रखी गई और इसका शिलान्यास 16 जनवरी 1971 को किया गया। सन 1975 में सभी गैर तकनीकी भू प्रशिक्षणार्थियों के प्रशिक्षण के आरंभ होने से भारतीय वायुसेना की सभी शाखाओं के प्रशिक्षणार्थियों को एक स्थान पर प्रशिक्षित करने का सपना कुछ हद तक पूरा हुआ। सभी शाखाओं का पूर्ण एकीकरण जुलाई में हुआ जब वैमानिकी इंजीनियरिंग शाखा के इंजीनियरों ने वायुसेना अकादमी में प्रशिक्षण प्राप्त करना आरंभ किया। इस अकादमी में पायलट कोर्स के साथ साथ गैर तकनीकी शाखाओं के अधिकारी भी प्रशिक्षण प्राप्त कर रहे हैं, जैसे कि प्रशासन, लेखा, शिक्षा, परिभारिकी तथा मौसम विज्ञान शाखा के प्रशिक्षणार्थी। इसके अतिरिक्त वायुसेना अकादमी में वायु यातायात नियंत्रण अधिकारियों को बुनियादी तथा उच्च प्रशिक्षण भी दिया जाता है। यहाँ पर वायु यातायात नियंत्रण अधिकारियों को रडार प्रशिक्षण पूर्ण रूप से स्वदेशी एवं अत्याधुनिक सिमुलेटर पर दिया जाता है। भारतीय वायुसेना के प्रशिक्षणार्थियों के साथ साथ थल सेना, नौसेना, तटरक्षक एवं मित्र देशों के अधिकारी भी बुनियादी एवं उच्च प्रशिक्षण प्राप्त कर रहे हैं।
Ladies and gentlemen, may we draw your kind attention to look to your right and witness the solemn movements of Nishan uncasing drill, wherein the President's colors of the Academy is being honored and prepared by the Nishan Toli to be paraded today.
Ladies and gentlemen, look ahead. The three Pilatus PC-7 Mark II aircraft taking off in close formation. The President's colors, referred to as Nishan in Hindi, are paraded on ceremonial occasions. Ladies and gentlemen, you are all requested to rise and salute when the President's colors are marched onto the parade ground, and thereafter whenever the Nishan Toli or the color bearer march past the dais. The Nishan Toli comprises of 4 escorts, a color bearer, and a color warrant officer who are specially selected for this occasion. Today, the Nishan Toli is being led by Flight Cadet Gaurav Pakaya, who is also bearing the Nishan with Flight Cadet Shubham Shandelia, Flight Cadet Sadbir Singh, Flight Cadet Nishkarsh Malviya, Flight Cadet Halde Ayush Prakash, and Flight Cadet Rathor Bharat Singh. Let me now shift your focus towards today's parade. The reviewing officer, after his arrival, will inspect the parade, commission the flight cadets, and award wings and brevets along with Air Officer Commanding-in-Chief, Training Command. This will be followed by the presentation of the Chief of Air Staff Sword of Honor and President's plaque to the trainees who have excelled in the pilots and ground duty graduating courses.
Ladies and gentlemen, today the reviewing officer and visiting dignitaries will be escorted by Flight Cadet Kaustubh Chaturvedi, Flight Cadet Vishnu Raj D, Flight Cadet Saksham Sharma, Flight Cadet Piyush Tyagi, Flight Cadet Megha Negi, and Flight Cadet Shravani Bhargav. Ladies and gentlemen, the parade is about to commence, and in a short while, sounding of the bugle will herald beginning of the Combined Graduation Parade Autumn Term 2021.
Ladies and gentlemen, the parade is now marching in, keeping in step with the famous tune of Nidar Yodha. The marching contingents, arms swinging, heels digging in, heads held high, proud of their blue Air Force uniform, heritage and motto, touch the sky with glory. Whether in the sky or on ground, the air warriors approach their task with confidence, dedication and pride. Their faces and eyes are shining with determination to become worthy officers today as they put their best foot forward.
Now, the parade adjutant, Academy Cadet Adjutant Anurag Singh, will hand over the command of the parade to the parade commander, Academy Cadet Captain Prajwal Kulkarni.
Parade holds great significance for the armed forces. It reinforces discipline and instills a sense of pride and esprit de corps. It is a way of life for the personnel in the armed forces and depicts the level of preparedness and precision of an air warrior. Thus, drill and marching are two essential elements of a military parade which ensures a disciplined team. देवियों एवं सज्जनों, आपसे अनुरोध है कि निशान के सम्मान में आप अपने स्थान पर खड़े हो और जो यूनिफॉर्म में है ध्वज को सल्यूट करें।
Ladies and gentlemen, to honor the Nishan, all are requested to rise and those in uniform to salute. स्वॉर्ड ऑफ ऑनर, यह पायलट कोर्स में समग्र प्रथम आने वाले प्रशिक्षणार्थी को प्रदान की जाती है। हमें इस बात पर अत्यंत गर्व है कि युद्ध एवं शांति काल दोनों में ही वायुसेना राष्ट्र सेवा में सजगता एवं तत्परता से जुटी हुई है। आज इस परेड में जो वायु योद्धा कमीशन प्राप्त करेंगे वे इस बलिदानपूर्ण, साहसपूर्ण एवं ऐतिहासिक वायुसेना की एक और कड़ी बनेंगे।
Ladies and gentlemen, please take this moment to switch off your mobile phones and other electronic equipment to avoid any interference with the audio system. We also take this opportunity to thank each one of you for wearing your masks and ensuring social distancing norms.
देवियों एवं सज्जनों, एयर मार्शल आईपी विपिन, अति विशिष्ट सेवा मेडल, वायुसेना मेडल, कमांडेंट वायुसेना अकादमी एवं श्रीमती मिनी विपिन, प्रेसिडेंट अफवा लोकल का आगमन हो रहा है।
Ladies and gentlemen, Air Marshal IP Vipin, अति विशिष्ट सेवा मेडल, वायु सेना मेडल, Commandant Air Force Academy and Mrs. Winnie Vipin, President Afwa Local have arrived. They are being received by Air Vice Marshal Dinesh Kumar Avasthi, विशिष्ट सेवा मेडल, Deputy Commandant Air Force Academy and Mrs. Anshu Avasthi.